Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
You can't block me. That's it. Look, 52, Mike, 52. Coming to you. Go. Check 43. Ready.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
It's 4th down. Back 2. Back 2. Hey.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to float this one deep, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a give right side. Sanders. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Sanders. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Check. Tighten up. Check, let's go. Big ass.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Now Vick on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, dancing to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Never mind, 52. Watch the run. Go. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Deuce. Ball trot.
Jackson down to throw again. Being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Randy Moss, 87 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
This will be taken very short.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Morton. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Michael Vick. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. It'll be Vick once more. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Third and long for Vick. They'll roll him out right. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
You're getting a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl, after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, oh, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year. And I know you're going to let us know.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. You go take.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now here's Vick. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Vick now. He gets this one to Johnson. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Let's go.
They will indeed go for it. Vick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Where's 52? Watch 52. Grab it. Grab it. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Come ready.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson now. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. And an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Switch. No. Check.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Johnson as the first half is winding down as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check. Right 52. Hey, watch the slant. Off. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Get that quarterback!
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
52's the mic. You can't block me. You can't.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On third down, Vic. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Ray Guy now, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A first down carry for Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
52's the mic. Check 50, 22, check, forward. 22, check, forward. Cross forward. Hot, hot. Go. Motion. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop, pop.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson got a man. It's Randy Moss. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ready. Check down the roof. 52. 52. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
He may try and run for this. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments, you often find ways to run the ball better as the game goes on.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run again with Jackson. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, it's Jackson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, this is Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. On third down, this is Jackson. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still, 4th down upcoming. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Vinatieri's kick